everyone. We're ready to start lesson 2, so hopefully you have your book and a pencil and some colored pens and highlighters so we can take some good notes. All right, so let's label this page 9. And this is going to be lesson 2. And this one's called Proportional Relationships. Now, we worked on this some yesterday already. We're just going to dive in a little bit deeper today. All right, a proportional relationship let's kind of define this a little bit. Let's get some good colors here because we used green yesterday, so let's use green again today. A proportional relationship there are two rates that are equivalent. Two rates that are equivalent. Now, we talked about how to see if two rates are in fact proportional by using cross products. We were finding proof, and we said one way to do that is through cross products. Okay? And that's an easy way to figure out if they are proportional. However, as this module goes on, we're going to have some more complex problems, and we're going to have to create some equations and solve some real-world problems, and cross products aren't always going to work for us. But a sure way to figure out if something is proportional and apply it to unknown situations is finding a constant. And a constant is equal to y over x. What that means is y divided by x. And you're probably saying to yourself, this makes no sense. I have no idea what is going on. And we're just going to start it today. I'll show you a little bit how this works, and then we'll apply it pretty much from here on out for the rest of module 1. All right, so let's do one quick example. Do an example. All right, let's say, let's talk about speed. Speed are miles per hour, or how many hours it takes you to drive a certain distance. So let's talk about hours and miles. Hours will be designated as an H. Miles would be an M. All right. So if I travel 0 hours, how far do you think we're going to get? Well, obviously it's going to be 0 miles. And in this case, we'll say if I travel 1 hour, we're going to go 8 miles. 2 hours will be 16 miles. And 3 hours will be 24 miles. All right. Now, whenever we're setting this up, we always use the letters X and Y. X and Y stand for the axis on a coordinate plane. And whenever you see anything regarding time, in this case it's hours, that's always our X. And miles then would be our Y. Or this is our independent and this is our dependent variables. All right, so like I said before, in our constant, we want to know how to find that constant by taking our y and dividing it by our x. So we're going to take our y, in this case, which is 8, And what do we divide 8 by to get 1? Well, if you divide any number by itself, you're going to get 1. So I'm going to divide this by 8. What do I do to 16 then to get 2? Same thing. Divide that by 8. What do I do to 24 to get to 3? Same thing. We divide that by 8. So as you see, using the equation to find a constant, which is y over x, we take our y, which is 8, we take our x, which is 1, and I figure out what do I do to my y to get x. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 24 divided by 8 is 3. There's a constant change. That constant, in this case, is equal to 8. Okay? And that 8 represents proportionality, because everything is consistently the same. Everything from y to x always changes by dividing by 8. You could look at it the other way. You could say, well, I got to take to get from 1 to 8, I have to times by 8. And 2 to 16 is times by 8. Or 3 to 24 is times by 8. Still, the constant change occurring is always multiplying or dividing by 8. So in this case, these are proportional because they all have a constant of 8. So like I said here, just revisit this. 8 divided by 1 is 8. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 is our constant. And if everything in our data table has the same constant, then we know everything is proportional. All right, boys and girls, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you in class, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.